Hey guys, it's Sir bringing you another video. So welcome back to Unranked Diamond, the series I take a Smurf account, fresh account, and never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. Now welcome back, and we return to the series, Gold 2, 0 LP, so finally we got promoted, and due to the few losses here and there, unfortunately we didn't skip to Gold 1, but that's fine. You know, I don't mind this series going long. A lot of people have been asking recently, do I think Dynamic Q is making League harder to climb? I'm going to be talking about that in today's episode, throw my opinions out there. But also just to mention hat, last two episodes you guys have said, hey, hats suit you, so I'm going to start wearing hats for the next few episodes. Have no idea why, I just find them rather comfortable. I think I might get a few new ones, as this one obviously is a TSM one, and I'm currently in Dignitas. So, anyway, without much further ado, let's pick the champion we're going to play. I'm mid lane, and I want to play Karthus. A lot of you who watch the channel will probably know Karthus is one of my signature champions, if you will. I pretty much love playing him versus everything. It is risky to first pick Karthus, but we're alright. We'll go for it. We'll just alter the summoners depending what we're against. I'm going to take Exhaust by default, but if there's a teleport champion against me, then we'll go teleport. But yeah, right. So I think I'm going to go Thunderlords today. Bounty Hunter's better on Karthus. Feast, just going for that sustain. Again, sustain. And there we go. So there's two options on Karthus. You can go Deathfire, you can go Thunderlords. Deathfire is pretty good because it gives that... Oh, I'm going to get LeBlanc. It can give that kind of dot damage with your ultimate. But I like Thunderlords in 1v1 situations because it does surprising damage with your Q. You know, 3 Qs, boom, you get Thunderlord proc. So it's not actually that bad. Now, it also does seem that every single person on my team is getting the champion that they actually wanted. They do. Everybody had a hovered champion, and everybody got that hovered champion. So that's hopefully a good thing. We're also going to go the AP with health page. Again, if you want to know about runes and masteries, just lol king my account or look up the account on League of Legends, Admiral Banter, and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm taking. I will say, as this is a Smurf, they're not perfect. That's why I don't really mention them that often. If I was doing content on my main account, then I'd mention runes and masteries all the time. Okay, they get the Maokai. So, I don't know, both kind of strong team comps, both have disadvantages and strengths. I'd say both kind of have a snowballing effect. But I'd say our late game is a bit stronger if the Maokai doesn't become big. If the Maokai becomes big, it's a problem for me and Draven because we can't really kill him that easy. But if he doesn't, then I think this game will be okay. But without much further ado, let's throw it over to the loading screen to break down today's game. Okay, welcome to the loading screen. This is where I use lolskill.net to break down today's game. And as you can see, the enemy team has a 50.2% chance to win. But let's go through it. We have a Platinum for Brom, a Gold 2 Karthus as myself, a Platinum for Fiora, a Gold 2 Draven, and a Platinum for Echo. On the enemy team, we have a Platinum 5 Zyra, a Platinum 5 LeBlanc, a Platinum 4 Lee Sin, a Platinum 4 Jinx, and a Platinum 5 Maokai. So yes, we are definitely in the Platinum MMR range. Also just to say that the Draven, who is Gold 2, is duo Q with the Echo of Platinum 4. The reason how I know that is they have the same clan tag looking at the actual loading screen. So yeah, the MMR has gone up. Usually when I do these, and you know, I've done Unranked Diamonds 4 or 5 times, you know, this is the 3rd time doing this specific series on YouTube. When I get to Platinum 3, I tend to have already Diamond MMR, so it becomes a little bit difficult at that point. But anyway, let's get into today's game. Okay, welcome to the game. So I am playing Karthus again. He's kind of one of my signature champions throughout the years. I love this guy. I just don't think he's the best with climbing. And I know last episode, spoiler, I'm recording this episode before last episode comes out, so I don't exactly know what you guys said in the comment section. But last episode I said, do you want me to kind of try hard a little bit more, play maybe a couple of my signature champions just over the next 10 games, try to quickly rush to Platinum, and then we'll see if we do okay. Karthus is, yes, one of my signature champions. In Diamond, I usually do quite well with him, but he's not a great climbing champion. I'm just playing Karthus because I'm in the mood to at the moment. Because, you know, the reason why he's not a great climbing champion is he's not great in 1v1s in mid lane. You're not probably going to snowball your lane. His power spike and his strength is in late game. He is the biggest damage dealer in the game in late game because he can hit all 5 champions with a crazy amount of AP. But he's also, you know, he's not that snowballing mid laner. He's not that LeBlanc. He's not that Zed. He's not that Ahri that can kind of just go boom and we win the game. He's a lot more subtle, and he does rely on his team to do well in the lane phase, so we just don't get completely stopped. I am against a LeBlanc as well. She is known to be a counter, and looking that she went the health potion, that means that she probably went assassin, so she is looking for those 1v1 kills. So I'm going to have to be very careful in this matchup. I do have the exhaust to kind of avoid the all-in, but again, that won't really help me. Okay, well, if she takes the free damage, then... Wait, she didn't even use a spell. Okay, so she took W and went for 1 auto attack with it. I don't know. Well, actually, she has played LeBlanc before, but she's got a negative win rate, so maybe she knows how to play it, but not how to win with it. And again, that's a big difference. A lot of people know how to play champions, but a lot of people don't know how to win with champions. It's all well and good having a good KDA, but if you don't know how to win, it basically means nothing. Okay, she's level 2. I've got to just be a little bit wimpy at the moment because, you know, she will just Q, or W and Q, and then I'll be chunked to, like, nothing. Alright. Oh. But today's episode, already flash top, that's good. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about climbing with dynamic Q. Because a lot of people recently have been asking the question, is it harder to climb with dynamic Q nowadays, or is it easier? It's a yes and no question. In certain situations, it's yes, it's easier to climb. In certain situations, it's harder. I'd say overall, it's easier to climb, but it is situational. I'd say if you are a pure solo queue player, it is a little bit harder most of the time, but there are things that you can do to make dynamic Q in your favor, which I'll go over today. That's dead. Yeah, baby. Well played. Good gank. I was not expecting us to get that kill. But basically, dynamic Q, okay, so it's a little bit harder if you're a pure solo queue player. It's a little bit easier if you're a pure dynamic queue player. The reason I say that is because... And let me just get one point out of the way. I know this is very much all over the place, but a lot of people have also been saying, Huzzy, why do you want people to be low rated? I don't want people to be low rated. I just dislike when the achievement of being high rated is becoming easier. The way that I describe it, and I like using metaphors, is say you're a really good 100-meter sprinter and you set a really good time 2 years ago. And you're like, yeah, I've got that good time. I don't need to try hard in sprinting anymore. I've got my time forever. And then suddenly the athletic board go, okay, everybody that does 90 meters, that counts for the same as 100 meters. You'll feel cheated. You'll be like, wait, how does their achievement of 90 meters feel the same about my 100-meter one? Hopefully that makes sense, but that's what it feels like to me. When I got to Diamond 1, it was hard. You know, that's back in Season 3, when it was hard. There was no jungle timers. There was no safety net with, you know, you lose a promotion series, you get one free win. There was none of that. It was hard to get Diamond 1 back then. And nowadays, it just feels that it's not as of hard. You know, yeah, I'm not Diamond 1 at the moment, but I'm still in university. So when I have time off university in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be going crazy hard on my main account and getting Diamond 1 again. And I don't think it's going to be as hard. And it makes my achievement a couple years ago of getting D1 feel less special. And again, I just use that metaphor of you've got an achievement and then suddenly people go, okay, something less is equals the same. It doesn't feel right. But also, so dynamic Q, if you are a pure dynamic Q player, yes, it is way easier now than it's ever been. The evidence in the fact that a lot of dynamic Q players are even on Reddit, and it's very, you know, good of them to admit it, saying that, oh, I dynamic my way to Diamond, I did one solo game and I got completely wrecked. Or a few solo games and I got completely wrecked. Yeah, it's because they don't deserve it, because they just got there by doing dynamic Q. This is why I think a solo queue is kind of needed, because it would be the hardcore queue, it would be the good queue, but I don't know. But then also to say, if you're a pure solo queue player, how do you make dynamic queue in your favor? Basically, you've got to look for pre-mades. You've got to look with people with the same clan tag and stuff, and you've got to look for the weaker person in that clan tag. If you tilt one person in a pre-made, it will most likely tilt both of them. The reason for it is people complain. You know, people complain on Skype, people complain on TeamSpeak, to their friends. They complain all the time, and if you get one of them on tilt, it'll most likely will get the other one on tilt because of how much the complaining the other person will be doing. So there's a little tip for you. It's not a very like crazy tip. Most of you might know that yourself, but yeah. Like, don't go out of your way to BM people in chat. There's no need to do that. Just outplay people, and that will tilt them. You know, you guys have seen me tilt in this series. In episode 1 of Aatrox, I was getting tilted because I was getting outplayed by a Riven. That's all you need to do. You don't need to type to anybody. Okay, she's not the best at landing the... Oh, I mistimed it. I mistimed that so badly. I was like going back here to get some mana, and then I would have ulted. So the reason I flashed then was I was waiting for the Lee Sin to hit his Q. I was going to flash back into tower, and then that would have been a kill. But I didn't flash quick enough, so he managed to get the Q before get to me before I actually got the flash off. That was bad play by me. But yeah. I probably will go back soon. Hide behind minions so she can't get a chain off. But as long... I get one thing to note. A good thing about Karthus is if you're not a player that wants to win lane or needs to win lane, Karthus is the perfect champion. Because every single matchup in mid lane, you're not expecting to win. So if you manage to win it, you're like, hey, we're looking pretty good. Because you're Karthus. You're not a great 1v1 champion. Fiora seems to be doing quite well versus Maokai, which is good. See, I could have done two things then. I could have... whoa, boy. Big tip on Karthus, by the way. If you're on base when you need to ult somebody, buy the AP, then ult, and then sell the item back, and then, bang, presto, you just got a really good ult. I think you can still do that. They might have got rid of it, though, now that I think of it. They might be like, as soon as you use an ability, it kind of locks it in. Good chain. I'm looking out for ult. So, LeBlanc's not in mid lane anymore. Like, again, in this matchup, LeBlanc versus Karthus, she kind of needs to beat me. Otherwise, I'm just going to get crazy strong in team fights and late game, where LeBlanc kind of falls off in team fights and late game. And that's kind of where Karthus is. That is the definition of Karthus. They kind of got baited a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, they saw Lee Sin there and still went for the kill. That's a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know. Draven going a bit too ham and cheese. Wait, what? Okay, so game was going good, but now they've kind of brought it back somewhat. We're not doing blue buff? Hey. So is he... Okay, he's going AP Echo. Thank you. Let's just ult. Just may as well get it down. Boom. Get an assist maybe? No? Oh, you're crazy. Damn, no assist. Alright. So Fiora wasted her TP, but so did Maokai. I think Braum kind of backed off at a bad time. That one. I didn't even get an assist. You could tell which one it was because she got stuck in the wall. Alright, Lee. Lee's not having the biggest impact this game, which is good. Whenever Lee doesn't do a crazy good early, he'll never, like, well, he rarely will get back into the game. And that's speaking as a Lee Sin main for the past few years. Well, technically Lee Sin main. He's been my most played champion the past 3 seasons. So, we're still saying that. That's only like 50 games a season. Or maybe more than that, actually. Maybe 80 to 100. Yeah. So in the next few episodes, again, I would have seen the comment section from the Anivia episode to see what you guys think about me kind of just getting to Platinum quick. If you guys wanted me to do that, then I will just play my comfort picks for a bit. I might even just invest in a couple new champions for on myself, because obviously I don't own all my comfort picks on this account. So maybe I'll buy a couple. Alt 115. So how's it going CS wise? So Draven's ahead by like 10. I'm ahead by 30 odd. Fiora's evenish in jungle, but he's got kill lead. So yeah, the game's going pretty good. And again, like I said, if we get to late game, I think we would just win this game. The enemy team had to snowball early. Like, I was worried about this LeBlanc in the 1v1, and she hasn't done anything. So that's a good sign for me. Nice, good kill. The only thing would be if the Fiora can't kill the Maokai in a 1v1 and only can kill it when... I had to flash that, that's annoying. If the Fiora only can kill the Maokai when an Echo ganks, then we need her to start doing 1v1 kills. Yeah, I was dead then if I didn't flash quick enough, because he would have just kicked me into the Blanc, and then I was way too far away to get back to tower. But now I've got to be careful of him ganking once again. Alright, we survived the gank. That's pretty good. Oh, come up! Alright, well, Jinx heal. Bot lane's losing now, which is interesting. Alright, we're good. So we get Roa now. Roa at 13 minutes is still pretty good. We haven't got any kills yet, which is disappointing. I think I've used 2 ults to try and get a kill or an assist, and it has not happened. But sometimes it doesn't. Alright, I think I'm a pretty big target for the Lee Sin to gank at the moment. Like, it's 30 minutes and he hasn't even completed his jungle item, so he is pretty far behind as a Lee Sin. Again, which is good for us. I don't know what Jinx is building. She's got a really random assortment of items. A Zeal, a pickaxe, and a cloak of agility. What the hell are you building? Very often people kind of mix their builds that, you know, we'll build one item here, one item there. It's stronger most of the time if you just complete an item. Way stronger, in fact. So they're all going bot lane, I reckon. Yeah, full bot. Do we have TP top? No. Oh, that Lee Sin. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're okay. Just go for it. I got 1. Would have been nice if they committed for more, but... oh, LeBlanc's down there now. Oh, Echo. Alright, that was kind of a 5v4. The problem with people playing like Draven or Jhin or Twitch, immobility in the current meta is pretty big. They should go for it. Go for it. There's Draven ult coming. They weren't looking. So yeah, there's so much CC in the current meta that if you have immobility, you're going to have actually a pretty hard time. Oh, maybe. There we go. Nice. I've got ult in 50. Q1. There we go. And baby. And bang bang boom. Oh, she went back. It's fine. Like, she got a triple kill for 1 kill on Lee. And that's his first. And he went Moby Boots. Ooh, this guy is out of the meta. Swifties is just superior at the moment. But yeah. So she's got Morella, Nomicon, LeBlanc. Would you rush that against the Karthus? I don't think so. I'd go like a Luden's Echo for even more burst, because that's not going to burst me that much. Oh, 15. Jesus, these guys are really living on the edge in bot lane. Every time I look there, they're like really low health. Okay, so we have Fiora TP now. I've got ult up 2. Nice. Getting a little hit like that. I know it doesn't seem a lot, but it's actually pretty good for pressure. Okay, she's just sitting back there. Like, this is perfect as a Karthus. I have a LeBlanc backing away in a lane versus a Karthus. This is like a dream. Maybe we can get a kill here. Nope. She died way too fast. If I don't need to ult, I'm not gonna ult. I maybe could have ulted before the fight came and got like 2 assists, which would have been nice, but meh. Again, nice pressure. Hey, Karthus auto attack. Cool. Yeah, this game's going good. Again, as I said, Karthus is... Whoa. Karthus is reliant on his team kind of doing well most of the time in order for him to be the most useful in late game. And that's kind of happening here. Okay. That was weird. She's nearly dead. A little bit more damage and I could have ulted for a kill, but nobody got low enough. Ah, hee, hoo, hoo. Boom! Oh, that was good. I love that. That just is satisfying. Like, you know, if you guys have watched Attack on Titan, the music when like the Titan comes up, the oh, he, that's the music I imagine in my head when that happens. That's great. God, I'm like 50% more CS than the LeBlanc. That's just not good. No matter what champion you're playing. Like, I understand LeBlanc is not an easy champion to last hit with, but when it's 19 minutes in the game, yeah, TY. When it's 19 minutes in the game and you're 50% CS down your lane opponent, that's not a good situation to be in. And also she's 1-4. Like, I understand, like, LeBlanc is a very much she's a risk-reward champion, you know, like Zed is, like I guess Ari is. There's certain champions in this game that the more risk that you put in, the potential higher reward. But then if it doesn't pay off, then you're gonna be like basically nothing. And she picked LeBlanc. I'm fairly confident in the fact that because she wanted to kill me 1v1 as a Karthus versus LeBlanc. That's kind of just, that, you know, everybody would think that. And she hasn't been able to do it. And then she went for some roams and died to roams. She got first blooded by the really good Echo gank. So it just hasn't really gone her way today. I'd say... Oh, I thought Lee Sin was gonna... Nice. My CS. By the way, a little tip, little cheat that people do on Karthus. To increase your CS, a lot of people go over to these camps and just take them every time. Oh, goodbye, Lee. Hey. I got ult in 50. I don't know if we can siege, but... Okay. Don't really want to stay when we're like kind of low. Oh, okay. Look how crazy he's going for me here. That Maokai just was tunnel visioning to try and get a butt. Oh, what are you doing? She went way too. Oh. Okay. He's really squishy, yeah. Alright, this game probably is going to be a win. You've already got QSS and Draven as well. That's kind of smart, because if Maokai binds or something... okay. We did it. We did it, Reddit! But yeah, just to summarize, Dynamic Q, I'd say overall has made the game easier. But like, no matter what Riot do to the low-rated people, no offense to you, but you always tend to find things are harder. Like, whenever a new change comes about, you're like, yeah, that makes it harder, when in fact it doesn't. The reason why this series might be taking a little bit longer than like my past Unranked times on YouTube is me. I'm not playing great. I'm doing this at a time that I probably shouldn't, you know, university final time. So my brain most of the time isn't even thinking about the game. So yeah, blame me for the slow climb, not Dynamic Q. That has made the game easier. They might do Baron, because it could be their only way back into the game. Okay, they're not. They're randomly all just farming top lane. But yeah. Oh, also, I may as well ask it here, because more people watch this video than on Twitter and Facebook. I'm looking to get into cycling, like road cycling, soon. I want to try and get myself in a really good habit when I finish university of waking up and going for a bike ride to kind of wake myself up and everything. Anybody recommend a good road bike? Like a, you know, not crazy expensive one, just a good one to get me into it. If you do know of a make, etc., then put it down below. If you even own a bike shop, then you could sponsor the weight loss video series if you like. Just putting it out there. Because I want to kind of document my weight loss, and hopefully you guys will do it with me. Alright, cool. We can do Baron really quick too. Yeah, we don't really need to be mid lane. Oh, baby. That's a free kill. Godlike. I'm pretty much unstoppable now. Because I've even got Zonya. And I've got ult in 10. This is like perfect for us. Ooh, rip. That plant! I was not looking at the plant. Draven got hit by the plant, the passive. GG. Alright, there's the game. So there was Karthus mid lane. Again, he's one of my signature champions. We didn't really get to show off the power of him in late game team fights, but you got to see a glimpse of it, I guess. But yeah, let's go to the outro screen and have a look at the damage and all that stuff. Alright, so I did get an S. I was like, wait, what? So we went 716 on Karthus. We got 184 CS. We had the second most gold in the game behind the Fiora. Most likely because she got one more kill. I don't actually know how she got 300 more. Like, she got one more kill, but I got like 20 more CS. So, anyway, and then damage done. We did the second most damage. Again, yeah, I wasn't... Wait. I just noticed. Zyra did the most damage in the game. She was the AP support. Okay. I presume in bot lane, like we saw, they were always low health. So she was just constantly harassing my bot lane. It must have been. And the Lee Sin actually did the least damage in the game, then followed by the LeBlanc. Ooh, that's rough. But there you go. Yeah, we didn't get to like Karthus mode yet. It was getting there, but you got to see Karthus, I guess. I will play him a little bit more throughout the series because I personally just really enjoy the champion. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Again, let me know a few things in the comment section below. Firstly, if you guys want me to go a little bit more try hard and play a lot more of my comfort picks for the next few episodes, maybe just get to platinum really quickly. And then also the bike thing. If you know of a good bike make, or if you own a bike company, then all that stuff. But there you go. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Throw a like on it if you liked it. Let's see if we can get like 1,000 likes on today's video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.